So, today we're going to decode the strange, colorful, and surprisingly calculated world of children's YouTube. It's this place where, as you're about to see, what sounds like complete nonsense actually makes perfect sense. Okay, let's just jump right in with this line. It's from a kid's video with billions of views. Telling lies, no, papa. Open your mouth, haha. I mean, it sounds like a bad translation, right? Just total nonsense. But what if I told you that every single one of those words was chosen with like surgical precision? And that is the big mystery we're going to unravel today. What on earth connects a rhyme about a kid telling a fib to the, global phenomenon of baby shark? The answer? Well, it all comes down to understanding that this chaos, it isn't random at all. It's completely engineered. Okay, so let's try to unpack this chaos. I mean, for any adult watching, these videos feel like a digital fever dream, you know? Just this whirlwind of crazy animation, weird sounds, and these super abrupt, jarring changes. All right, let's start by breaking down the first piece of the puzzle. It's a classic nursery rhyme that's actually the foundation of this whole thing. Johnny, Johnny, yes, Papa. So you can see here, the real power of this rhyme is in its structure. It's just a simple, repetitive call and response. That back and forth is super predictable, which makes it incredibly easy for little kids to follow along and even guess what's coming next. And that structure is absolutely key. See, for a toddler's brain, that predictability is really comforting. Repetition, it's not boring to them. It's actually how they learn. It gives them this little feeling of mastery, right? They know what's coming next, and they absolutely love that. But, okay, just when you think you've got the pattern down, the video does a hard pivot. Bam, we're thrown right into the middle of a massive viral wave, the baby shark invasion. And this is where we see another really smart tactic come into play: layering. It's not just baby shark, is it? No, it's the whole family. And each new character adds another layer to the song, which is brilliant for keeping a kid's attention totally locked in. They're just waiting to see who's going to show up next. And then, of course, you've got the earworm, that do 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 do. It's not exactly complex music theory, is it? But it's an absolutely unforgettable hook. It was the key to the song's insane global success, not just with kids, but let's be real, with their parents too. Okay, so on to the next layer. We've got colors, balls, and surprises. Now, these might seem like the most random elements of all, but believe me, they are actually the most calculated part of the whole thing. Yeah, look at these phrases: learn colors, colorful balls, and the absolute holy grail, surprise egg. These are not just random filler words, no way. They are algorithmic hooks. These are some of the most highly searched keywords in the entire world of kids' content. So, okay, we've got all the pieces now, right? A classic rhyme, a viral song, and these super valuable keywords. So now, let's crack the code. Let's find the hidden logic behind all this chaos. Our brains are just wired to look for a story. We instinctively ask, wait, why is Johnny suddenly surrounded by sharks and surprise eggs? What's the connection? But trying to find a narrative here, well, you're missing the point entirely. Because the answer is, there is no story. There is only a formula. The logic here isn't about telling a tale, it's algorithmic. This stuff is designed to appeal, maybe less to a kid's brain and way more to the platform's recommendation engine. So here it is. This is basically the recipe for going viral. You take ingredient 1, a classic well-known nursery rhyme. You mix in ingredient 2, a massive, proven viral song. Then you sprinkle in a bunch of those high-traffic keywords, and for the final touch, you add an absolutely irresistible hook, like surprise eggs. And at the end of the day, every single one of these elements is there for one of two reasons: either to get you to click on the video in the first place, or to keep you watching for as long as possible. See, longer watch time means the platform promotes the video more, and that creates this really powerful and really profitable feedback loop. And this whole strategy actually has a name. It's called content compounding. It's pretty much exactly what it sounds like: the practice of jamming multiple high-performing keywords and themes into a single piece of media to just maximize its chances of being found and keeping people engaged. And honestly, this is the defining feature of algorithm-driven kids' entertainment today. So all of this leaves us with one last kind of big question to think about. We've always thought of the ABCs as, the fundamental building blocks of learning. But when content is built like this, by just compounding keywords and viral hits, what becomes the new foundation? In this new digital nursery, is the new ABC actually baby, shark, and colors?